Welcome to NEB Ministry. I'm excited. This is episode 1. What is spiritual warfare? Have you ever wondered why the moment you decide to get serious about God and all things just start taking place? Why your mind gets attacked, relationship shifts, emotion get tested, and distractions show up out of nowhere. Congratulations, you just stepped into spiritual warfare. But let me make this clear. Warfare is not spooky like a spooky movie. It is a strategy. Ephesians 6:12 tells us, "For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, powers, rulers of darkness, and spiritual wickedness in high places." Spiritual warfare is the invisible battle between the kingdom of God and the kingdom of darkness over what you believe, who you become, and the impact you make. It's not always about demons with horns. Sometimes it's decisions, distractions, and direction. It's not always voices in your head. Sometimes it's the thoughts you entertain. It's not always witches praying against you. Sometimes it's the words you speak over yourself. Proverbs 18:21 tells us death and life are in the power of our tongue. Warfare shows up where purpose is present. The enemy doesn't not attack what isn't threat. He doesn't fight where there is nothing to lose. He fight where heavens have invested something powerful. John 10:10. The thief come only to steal, kill, and destroy. You are not under attack because you're weak. You are under attack because you're loaded. First Peter chapter 5, verse 8, your adversary, the devil, prowls around like a roaring lion, seeking whom he may devour. Where warfare take place, let's talk about it. Spiritual warfare happens in 3 arenas. The first one is the mind. Thoughts become weapons: anxiety, confusion, doubt, insecurity. These are not emotions, they are strategies. 2 Corinthians chapter 10, verses 4-5. The weapon of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through God, casting down imaginations and every high thing that exalts itself against the kingdom of God. Point 2, the spirit. The enemy tries to disconnect you from God through distractions, discouragement, and spiritual laziness. He fears and a believer who knows who they are and whose they are. Galatians chapter 5, verse 17. The flesh desires what is contrary to the spirit. 3, the point, the environment, people, music, conversation, social media, everything around you carry a spirit, and spirit influence atmosphere. 1 Corinthians chapter 15, 33. Bad company corrupts good character. The battlefield is not always outside of you. Sometimes you are the battlefield. What warfare looks like? Let's talk about that. Warfare looks like opportunity that appears, but doors that wasn't open. Voices telling you you're not enough. Old habits trying to resurface. Relationships that suddenly shift. Attacks right after you decide to obey God. Romans chapter 7:23. I see another law at works in my warring against my mind. That's not a coincidence. That's confirmation. Warfare is a sign something in your life is moving. Something you is awakening. Something around you is changing. Isaiah 59:19. When the enemy comes in like a flood, the spirit of the Lord will lift up as a standard against him. The enemy is not after your stuff. He's after your sense of self. If he can make you doubt who you are, he can make you forget what God said. Matthew 4:3. If you are the Son of God, the first attack Jesus faced was on his identity. Final revelation. Spiritual warfare is not intimidation. It is identification. Hell fights what heaven has marked. Jeremiah 1:5. Before I formed you, I ordained you. If you weren't carrying anything, nothing will be chasing you. Philippians 1:6. He who begin a good work in you will perform it. You are not in warfare because you're failing. You are in warfare because you are next. This is not the enemy taking something from you. This is God shaking something loose inside you. Romans 8:37. In all these things, we are more than a conqueror. Welcome to the series. Class has begun. The war just exposed. This was episode 1. Episode 2 is about know your enemy. Don't miss it. I pray that this episode has blessed you. As Jesus Christ loves you, I love you too. Be blessed.